Time is life. Waste your time and you waste your life. Use your time wisely and you create a life worth living. Imagine standing at the crossroads of opportunity and regret. On one path, your dreams remain distant, unfulfilled, and endlessly postponed. On the other, your dreams become your reality. What separates these paths? The way you manage your time. Most people spend their days reacting, answering calls, responding to emails, scrolling through social media, letting distractions control their lives. But successful people, they master their time, they prioritize, they focus. They eliminate anything that doesn't bring them closer to their goals. Time management is not about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. And today we're going to uncover how you can take charge of your time and ultimately your life. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could be the difference between simply existing and truly thriving. The foundation of time management. Clarity. Clarity is the starting point of all success. Without it, you are like a ship without a rudder, drifting uncertain and at the mercy of the winds. Time management begins with clarity. If you don't know what you want, you can't prioritize, and without priorities, time slips away, wasted on trivial tasks and distractions. Success is predictable because it starts with clear goals and a focused mind. Let me take you back to a pivotal moment in my life. Many years ago, I was struggling to make progress. I worked hard every day but seemed to accomplish little. I felt frustrated, overworked, and stuck in place. One day, a mentor asked me a question that changed everything. What do you really want? I paused. I didn't have an answer. I had vague dreams but no concrete goals. My mentor explained, if you can't define your destination, you'll never know which road to take. That conversation taught me the power of clarity. So, how do you achieve clarity? It begins with asking yourself three critical questions. 1. What do I really want to accomplish? Be specific. Don't say, I want to be successful. Instead, define what success looks like for you. Is it financial freedom? Is it starting your own business? Is it improving your health or relationships? Clarity comes from specificity. 2. Why is this important to me? Your why gives you the emotional fuel to stay focused. It keeps you motivated when challenges arise. When your reason is strong enough, you'll find the time and energy to push forward. 3. What will my life look like when I achieve this? Visualize the outcome. Picture your ideal day, your achievements, and the feeling of fulfillment. This vision becomes your guiding light. Once you have your answers, the next step is to write them down. There's power in writing. It solidifies your goals and keeps them in focus. The 80-20 rule. Here's a principle that will transform how you view your time. The 80-20 rule. This rule states that 20% of your activities produce 80% of your results. In other words, not all tasks are created equal. Think about your daily activities. How much time do you spend on tasks that truly matter? Chances are you're spending too much time on low-value activities, answering emails, attending unnecessary meetings, or scrolling through social media. Here's how you apply the 80-20 rule. Identify the 20% of tasks that drive the majority of your results. These are your high-value activities. Delegate or eliminate the remaining 80%. These are distractions that consume your time but add little value. Let me give you an example. A client of mine, an ambitious real estate agent, was overwhelmed by the demands of her job. She was handling every detail, managing client calls, coordinating paperwork, and marketing properties. I asked her to list her daily activities and identify the ones that directly contributed to her income. She realized that showing properties and negotiating deals were her high-value tasks. Everything else she could delegate. By focusing on her 20%, her sales doubled within 6 months. Prioritizing for success. Clarity helps you prioritize. Not everything is urgent and not everything is important. Your job is to identify what matters most. I recommend using a tool called the Eisenhower Matrix. It's a simple but effective way to categorize your tasks. 1. Urgent and important. Do these tasks immediately. They have a direct impact on your goals and need your attention now. 2. Important but not urgent. Schedule these tasks. They move you closer to your goals but don't require immediate action. 3. Urgent but not important. Delegate these tasks. They may seem pressing, but don't contribute significantly to your success. 4. Not urgent and not important. Eliminate these tasks. They are distractions that waste your time. The key to prioritization is discipline. It's easy to get caught up in the noise of the day, emails, notifications, and requests from others. But when you're clear about your priorities, you can confidently say no to distractions and yes to what truly matters. Clarity creates momentum. When you have clarity, you eliminate decision fatigue. You no longer waste time wondering what to do next because your priorities are clear. Every action has a purpose and every moment is invested wisely. Clarity also creates momentum. When you know your destination, you start moving towards it with confidence. Each small step brings you closer to your goals, and progress fuels motivation. I'll leave you with this thought. Clarity is not a one-time exercise. It's a habit. Take time each week to review your goals, assess your progress, and adjust your plans. The more clarity you have, the more effective you'll be with your time. Remember, success is not about being busy, it's about being productive, and productivity begins with clarity. Now let's move to the next essential step, planning your time effectively. The power of planning. Own your day. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Success doesn't happen by chance, it happens by design. Once you have clarity about your goals, the next step is to create a plan. Without a plan, even the most ambitious dreams will remain just that, dreams. Planning bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to go. It's your roadmap to success. Let me share a story. A few years ago, I worked with a small business owner named James. He was passionate, hardworking, and full of ideas. But no matter how much effort he put in, he felt stuck. When we sat down to analyze his day, it became clear James had no structure. He woke up without a plan, reacted to whatever came his way, and spent most of his time putting out fires instead of building his business. We started implementing a daily planning system, and within months, James saw a dramatic change. His productivity soared, his stress levels dropped, and his business began to grow. What changed? He stopped letting his day control him, and why planning matters. Think of your time as an investment. Every minute you spend without a plan is like money slipping through your fingers. Planning allows you to focus your time on high-value activities, the tasks that move you closer to your goals. Planning also reduces decision fatigue. When you plan your day in advance, you eliminate the need to constantly decide what to do next. You free up mental energy to focus on execution rather than deliberation. How to plan your day effectively? Here's a step-by-step process to plan your day. 1. Start with your goals. Every plan begins with your long-term goals. What do you want to achieve this month, this year? Your daily plan should align with these larger objectives. Break your goals into smaller, actionable steps. For example, if your goal is to write a book, your daily task might be to write 500 words or outline a chapter. 2. Prioritize your task. Not all tasks are created equal. Use the 80-20 rule to identify the few tasks that have the greatest impact on your success. These are your high-value tasks, and they should take priority in your plan. One powerful tool for prioritization is the ABCDE method. A, must be done. These are your top priorities. B, should be done but are less critical. C, nice to do but have little impact. D, delegate to others. D, eliminate entirely. Focus on your A tasks first. As I often say, eat the frog first. Tackle your most important and challenging task early in the day when your energy and focus are highest. 3. Schedule your time. Once you've identified your priorities, schedule them on your calendar. Block out specific times for each task. Treat these time blocks as sacred appointments with yourself. Here's a tip. Plan your day the night before. This way you wake up with a clear direction, ready to take action. 4. Allow for flexibility. Life is unpredictable. Even the best plans can be disrupted. Build buffer time into your schedule to account for unexpected events. This flexibility will keep you on track without feeling overwhelmed. 5. Review and reflect. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to review your progress. Ask yourself, did I accomplish my priorities? What worked well today? What could I improve tomorrow? Reflection helps you refine your planning process and become more effective over time. The magic of weekly and monthly planning. Daily planning is essential, but it's even more powerful when combined with weekly and monthly planning. Each week, set aside time to review your goals and plan your priorities for the week ahead. This gives you a clear sense of direction and ensures that your daily actions align with your larger objectives. Monthly planning takes this a step further. At the start of each month, revisit your long-term goals, assess your progress, and adjust your plans as needed. This big picture perspective keeps you focused on what truly matters. Planning creates momentum. When you plan your day, you create momentum. Every small victory builds confidence and motivates you to keep going. Over time, These small victories compound, leading to massive results. Think of planning as a habit, not a one-time activity. The more consistent you are, the more effective you'll become. Every minute spent in planning saves 10 minutes in execution. If you invest just 10 to 15 minutes each day to plan, you'll gain hours of productivity, peace of mind, and progress. So, take control of your day, create a plan, stick to it, and watch how your life transforms. In the next section, we'll explore the secret to maximizing your results. Focus. Focus, eliminate distractions, maximize results. Focus is the key to unlocking your potential. It's the ability to zero in on what matters most and ignore everything else. In a world full of distractions, focus is the ultimate competitive advantage. We live in an era where notifications, emails, and social media constantly pull our attention in 1,000 directions. Yet the most successful people share one trait: they know how to focus. Let me share a personal story. Early in my career, I struggled with focus. I would sit down to work only to be interrupted by a phone call, a sudden thought, or the temptation to check my email. My productivity was sporadic and I felt like I was always running in circles. But one day, I realized that the only way to truly make progress was to protect my time and eliminate distractions. The power of deep work. In his book, Deep Work, Cal Newport talks about the concept of deep work, the ability to focus without distraction on cognitively demanding tasks. Deep work is where breakthroughs happen, where you do your best thinking, and where you create value that will move you toward your goals. Successful people have mastered the art of deep work. They create long blocks of uninterrupted time where they can immerse themselves fully in their tasks, and it's in these blocks of time that true progress is made. For example, I often set aside an hour or two in the morning when I am least distracted, and I turn off all notifications. No phone, no emails, just focused, undistracted work. These uninterrupted periods allow me to dive deep into my most important tasks. If you want to achieve extraordinary results, you must prioritize deep work. Set aside time each day where you can focus solely on the tasks that move you closer to your goals. And during that time, do nothing else but the task at hand. How to eliminate distractions. The first step to mastering focus is eliminating distractions. Distractions are the silent killers of productivity. They may seem harmless, checking your phone, responding to a quick email, or talking to a colleague for a few minutes. But in reality, each distraction steals precious time and energy, making it harder to get back on track. Here are several strategies to help you eliminate distractions. 1. Set clear boundaries. Let people know when you are in focus mode. If you work from home, set up a dedicated workspace. If you work in an office, inform your colleagues of your designated work hours and minimize unnecessary interruptions. 2. Turn off notifications. Your phone is a major source of distractions. The constant pinging of notifications disrupts your flow. Turn off notifications for everything except the most critical alerts. If necessary, even put your phone in another room during focus sessions. 3. Use time blocks. One of the most powerful strategies for maintaining focus is time blocking. Set a timer for a specific task, say 60 minutes, and commit to working on that task without distractions. During this time, focus solely on what you are doing. 4. Create a distraction-free environment. Your physical environment plays a big role in your ability to focus. Keep your workspace clean, organized, and free of unnecessary items. A cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind. 5. Practice the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is a simple but effective method for maintaining focus. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break. This method helps sustain focus while preventing burnout. The 2-minute rule. Another tool for staying focused is the 2-minute rule. If a task will take 2 minutes or less to complete, do it immediately. Whether it's responding to a quick email or tidying up your desk, handle small tasks right away to prevent them from piling up and becoming distractions later. The 2-minute rule helps keep your momentum going and ensures that minor tasks don't derail your focus. It's an excellent way to keep your to-do list from becoming overwhelming and distract you from more important tasks. Focus and the power of saying no. One of the hardest but most important skills you'll need to develop is the ability to say no. Many people struggle with this because they fear missing out or disappointing others. But saying yes to everything spreads your time and energy too thin. You end up doing a lot of things, but not many of them well. Focus requires that you say no to things that do not align with your goals or priorities. It means turning down requests, invitations, and tasks that don't contribute to your success. Here's an example. A few years ago, I was invited to participate in a project that seemed interesting, but after evaluating it, I realized it would take time away from my most important work. I politely declined. It was a tough decision, but it was the right one. By saying no to that project, I preserved my focus for the tasks that would truly move me forward. Rebuilding the habit of focus. Focus isn't something you do once and then forget about. It's a habit that you build over time. Just like any other skill, focus improves with practice. Start small. Set aside 30 minutes each day to focus deeply on your most important task. Gradually increase the time as your ability to concentrate improves. Remember, focus is a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes, and the stronger your focus, the greater your results will be. The results of focused work. Focus produces results. When you eliminate distractions and concentrate on your most important tasks, you achieve more in less time. The work becomes more meaningful, and the sense of accomplishment at the end of each focused session propels you forward. Imagine a day where you accomplished everything you set out to do. No distractions, no wasted time, just pure productivity. That's the power of focus. Let me leave you with this. You can have anything you want in life, but you'll have to focus on the things that truly matter. Focus is the gateway to success. Next, we'll explore how mastering your energy cycles can help you work smarter, not harder. Working harder isn't always the answer. Working smarter is what leads to lasting success. When most people think about productivity, they focus on the amount of time they spend working. They believe that the more hours they put in, the more successful they'll be. But what if I told you that success isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter? I learned this lesson the hard way. Early in my career, I prided myself on working long hours. I was always busy, always doing something. But despite my hard work, I wasn't seeing the results I expected. It was only when I began to understand the role of energy cycles in productivity that everything changed. There's a myth in modern culture that success requires non-stop hustle. The idea is simple. If you're not working, you're falling behind. But this mindset is both misleading and unsustainable. You see, the human body and mind aren't designed to operate at peak performance 24/7. We have natural energy cycles that fluctuate throughout the day. Sometimes we are sharp and full of energy, while other times we feel drained and need rest. Trying to push through fatigue or working against your natural rhythm is counterproductive. When I started paying attention to my own energy cycles, I realized that I could get more done in less time by working in alignment with my energy levels. It's not about how many hours you work, but about how effectively you use the time when you're at your best. Understanding your energy cycles. We all have natural periods of high energy and low energy throughout the day. Some people are morning people, others are night owls. Some experience a mid-morning energy surge, while others may find their focus peak in the afternoon. The key to mastering your energy cycles is identifying when you are most productive. 1. Morning energy. Many people find that their energy is highest in the morning. They feel clear-headed and alert, ready to tackle difficult tasks. If you are a morning person, use this time for your most important work. Tackle the high-value tasks that require concentration and deep thought. 2. The afternoon slump. As the day progresses, many of us experience an energy dip. This is natural. You've been using your mental and physical energy all morning, and your body needs a break. During this time, try to schedule lighter, less demanding tasks, emails, meetings, or administrative work. 3. Evening creativity. Some people experience a creative surge in the evening. If this is you, take advantage of this period to brainstorm, plan, or work on tasks that require innovative thinking. The goal is to be aware of your personal energy patterns and structure your workday accordingly. Don't try to force high-energy tasks during times when you're feeling low. Instead, plan your day around your natural rhythms for maximum productivity. How to work smarter. Mastering your energy cycles isn't just about recognizing when you're productive, it's also about working smarter. Here's how you can do that. 1. Time block according to your energy. As I mentioned in the last section, time blocking is a powerful tool for managing your time. But the real magic happens when you align your time blocks with your energy levels. Schedule your most demanding tasks during your peak energy periods and save the less taxing tasks for when your energy dips. 2. Take strategic breaks. Working for hours on end without a break is a recipe for burnout. Instead, take regular, strategic breaks to recharge your energy. A 5 to 10 minute break every hour can make a significant difference in maintaining focus and productivity. One technique I've found helpful is the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break. This method allows you to work with energy bursts and rest when needed. 3. Prioritize rest and recovery. Your productivity doesn't just depend on how you work during the day, it also depends on how you recover. Sleep, exercise, and nutrition are essential components of energy management. If you're not getting enough rest or taking care of your body, your energy levels will suffer and your work will be less effective. Make sure you get adequate sleep, eat nourishing meals, and exercise regularly. When your body and mind are in top condition, you can perform at your best. The power of... In today's world, multitasking is often seen as a skill, but the truth is multitasking reduces your efficiency and makes you prone to mistakes. When you try to do several things at once, your attention gets fragmented and you spread your energy too thin. To work smarter, you must focus on single task. Give your full attention to one task at a time. This will allow you to complete tasks more efficiently and with greater quality. Energy and the importance of saying no. To truly work smarter, you must protect your energy. This means saying no to activities, people, and tasks that drain you. Often we feel obligated to take on more work or attend events because we don't want to disappoint others. But overcommitting is one of the fastest ways to deplete your energy and reduce your effectiveness. When you say no to non-essential tasks, you free up time and energy for the things that truly matter. As I've said before, your energy is your most valuable resource. Spend it wisely. The results of working smarter: when you work in alignment with your energy cycles, you experience less burnout, greater focus, and higher quality work. You accomplish more in less time, and your results are far greater than if you were pushing yourself to work nonstop. Imagine a day where you work with intention, prioritize your energy, and achieve everything you set out to do. That's the power of working smarter, not harder. Remember, energy is not something you can create out of thin air, it's something you manage. Master your energy cycles, work in alignment with them, and you'll find that you can achieve more than you ever thought possible. Next, we'll explore how to maintain peak performance by building habits that fuel your productivity. Building discipline in the face of temptation. Let's face it, life is full of distractions, from social media to entertainment to all the unexpected things that pop up in our day. It's easy to get sidetracked. But if you want to build discipline, you have to learn how to say no to the things that pull you away from your goals. Temptation is powerful, but discipline is stronger. The key to resisting temptation isn't just willpower. It's having a clear vision of what you want to achieve and understanding the price of giving in. Imagine your future success as a series of choices. Every time you choose to focus, to take the disciplined action, you move closer to your goals. Every time you give in to distractions, you delay your success. I can tell you from experience, the price of giving in to distractions is never worth it. It's the price of wasted time, missed opportunities, and regret. And that's why discipline is so critical. Discipline is a habit. Like any skill, discipline can be learned and improved over time. You don't have to be born with it. You can develop it. The key is consistency. The first step in building discipline is deciding that you're going to stick with it, no matter what. Don't expect perfection. You will have days when you slip up, but don't let that derail your progress. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. The more you practice discipline, the easier it becomes. It's like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets, and soon discipline becomes a natural part of who you are. I'll tell you a secret that helped me. I started by setting very small, achievable goals. For example, I committed to reading one chapter of a book every morning. It wasn't a huge commitment, but it was something I could do every day without fail. Over time, I expanded those small commitments to bigger tasks, and before I knew it, discipline had become a part of my daily routine. Discipline leads to freedom. Many people think of discipline as a form of restriction. They see it as something that takes away their freedom. But in reality, discipline is the key to true freedom. When you build discipline, you free yourself from procrastination, from the chaos of last-minute work, from the stress of not getting things done. Discipline allows you to take control of your life. It gives you the freedom to pursue your dreams without constantly feeling overwhelmed. Imagine waking up every day with a clear plan, knowing exactly what you need to do and when. Picture yourself achieving your goals, one step at a time, without getting derailed by distractions or doubts. That's the power of discipline. The payoff of discipline. The results of discipline are profound. It's through discipline that you achieve consistent success in your personal and professional life. It's through discipline that you transform your dreams into reality. Remember, discipline is the difference between where you are now and where you want to be. The more disciplined you become, the closer you get to your goals. And when you reach those goals, you'll look back and realize that it was your discipline that made all the difference. So let's make a commitment today. Commit to building your discipline, one small action at a time. Commit to staying the course even when it gets tough. Commit to doing what needs to be done, no matter what. Because when you build discipline, you unlock the door to consistent success. And that, my friend, is the key to living your best life. Discipline is the foundation upon which success is built. As we wrap up today, I want to leave you with this thought. Your future is not determined by the circumstances around you, but by the choices you make today. Each small decision, each act of discipline is a step toward the life you desire. You have the power to take control of your time, to shape your day, and to build a future you're proud of. It's not easy, but it's simple. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and watch how your life begins to transform one action at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, success is within your reach. All it takes is the discipline to take that first step and the courage to keep going no matter what. Stay committed, stay disciplined, and let's make every moment count.